Hey, you tourists, it's your boy Domination. This is back at the base. You're gonna do since I would do things, baby. Only place, all the place, all the place, all the place, all the place, go get it, all the place, go get it, all the place, go get it. And it's right back at the base. You're gonna do since I would do text, baby. Man, that was back. You know what it is, know what it is, know what it is. Real man rise up, fake man rise down. Real woman rise up, fake woman rise down. Press the word preacher, preach on. And today's topic we're gonna talk about is Harvey, man. I just saw your video, man. A teacher got suspended for 10 days to if a teacher got suspended for 10 teachers have to if a teacher have to have 10 days to live into will killing black people. See that type of stuff right there, it's going to start all that commotion. I'm going to tell you something. All this stuff is got started way back. That's way before when Obama got in there. Way back before Chris Malone was there. Way back when Adam and Bob came up with this term Caucasian. Way back when the plantation of slaves, they slaved Africans. You got to go way back to all the Asia and them building on the goddamn railroads and stranded full of goddamn gold rush. You have to go way back to beginning of the pyramids, beginning of the of the United States and all this other stuff. All these histories go way back, but we got to go back to the beginning of the Stone Age. I'm gonna tell you why they believe what they say they do. I get why some Caucasians do think like that, but like I said this again. White people, not all, most of them believe there are a beautiful race of people in the world. So they need to don't blame Caucasian. Don't play that game. And they can't blame us. Because they just as much as a victim as everybody else, but they just go along with it. And my people go along with it, let's just go out there and kill whites. No. The same thing that mine said, let's go out there and kill blacks. No, let's go out there and kill anybody got the mindset they have. I can't stand racism. I really don't. And the ones who came up with this term, I really do blame United Nations for this. That sit up there and what define is a person as the person of that color, but not define them a person as a human being. I mean, what kind of stuff is that? They don't got no right for say that. See, that's one thing I don't want to live with a racist. Because if you think that you're better than me, that says more about you instead of me. But you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing. I mean, that's just how people are. People like that, man. Ever since Obama got in there. I already know what they're gonna say. He's a nigga. I already know what they're gonna say. But Obama just playing this game because deep down he think that he got white blood in him. But most whites can't stand him. They hate that guy. Because if you're not pale or pale miscolored, then you're not white. But what gives them the right to say that? No, I'm telling you why they do this. They're afraid that their race is going to die out and white's going to become the minority for years to come. They're afraid of that. And then that's when they're going to get into crime and doing all of that. But as soon as their own people been fucked with other people, they don't say nothing about that. I want to ask Caucasian this question. Where is this racism actually really did came from? See, all that stuff is really comes out onto, and we got the same mindset. Same mindset. I tell you where it comes from. It comes from the Homo sapiens and Neanderthals. That's all it is. I know people gonna say that what it got to do with this. It got a lot to do with it. Because black community is the Neanderthals. I mean, no, black people is the Homo sapiens. White people are the Neanderthals. Somehow those two came together and started mixing it up. I don't know the truth. Every race of people beginning from Africa. When they think of Africa, they think it's all blacks. When they think of Asia, they think of all Asians. White countries is for everybody. It ain't always true. Because if Africa is for everybody just as much as Asia for everybody, every original race of people come from Africa, Asia, and Europe. See, people need to do their research about understand what this damn term racism. And I said this again. When you hear these racial slurs, look it up and what it means when people say it. Why they believe it. Why they think the way they do. See, that's why I don't play this game. I don't say racial slurs towards Caucasians, Latinos, Asian, Middle East, because they ignorant. Even my folks acting ignorant. Because don't play this game. because the real slavery is the people from slavery from human beings. This whole all black and all white, all Asian is enough of creation of color, of the name game of that brand of that color. That's all the fuck it is. That's all the fuck it is. See, people are ignorant. Those are the ones that ain't never gonna make it. They got zero head all their lives, and they still believe, oh, let's blame the blacks. How the hell you gonna blame the blacks? We didn't have nothing to do with that. Some of our people did, but us that was then. This is now. We don't have nothing to do with that. What y'all do? Y'all poison the water. Y'all taking out the money, out the resources from not only to Africa to fucking Asia and all the way from your own country, Europe, and bring it out here in the United States to all the way South America to North America. I mean, how can they blame blacks? Not part of it, but they got to take the blame too. They play a part of law in the hands. I mean, I can never understand this term racism. I never understand it. It's these damn government people came up with this because they trying to redefine what that person's color. Same thing with black my folks would tell you, well, black people all from sinners from slave, unless you got to be darker or darker skinned in order to be rooted of cause and cause of rooted to be black. Whites had the same mindset. That's why they fucked up. And same thing, my own. I don't fuck with a racist. Not from other races, not Caucasian, and not in my own. I had one friend told me, said, God bless you and do what you do, but work, but stay aware for watch out these white devils. I didn't pay him no mind because that show them ignorant. And you have Caucasians think the same way. No, what they doing is they try to use blacks and use white and put them apart against each other. Don't fall for that shit, because you got to ask yourself, where are these people at if they talking about they care about us or they care about them? Otherwise, you don't see them. When Boston Marathon went down, I don't hear a Ku Klux Klan say, oh, let's go out there and help our brothers and sisters. No, they don't give a damn. Fuck them. They don't, and them skinheads, they don't give a damn. You think the Aryan Brotherhood give a damn? I was watching E channel, whatever called the information channel, that it was a guy that killed this white girl for no reason. She was a beautiful woman. Killed her for nothing. And he come from the Aryan Brotherhood. They full of shit, and they killed that girl. They fucking killed her ass. Talking about they hate niggas, but they sure focus on about their people. See, it's funny. I never get that. And all that Aryan race come from this lost city, Atlantis, and with this blonde hair and blue eyes. And no one Caucasian don't look like that. See, I blame that Hitler, because Hitler started this goddamn shit in the first place. Same thing, Nation Islam. I blame them and the fucking black Israelites that preaching that hate want to blame Asians and whites, but they don't want to take their responsibility for what they do. See, it kills me. So somebody need to ask who these people coming out here and what all racism is a race agenda. They're pushing this agenda to trying to start a race war. That's what they're trying to do. Obama is both. He's white and black. He's black or white, either or other. And for some reason, they just ignore the fact that his mom was white. I mean, it's crazy. I have white people in my family. I got a cousin who married a white dude, but I guess she's a sellout. She portrayed her race, and he's a sellout too. See, this is some bullshit. It's bullshit, but yet you got a lot of people out here, and there are black people out here who got whites in their family. There are whites got blacks in their family, and they will love them just as much as their own. Everybody else they love. Let's say if somebody hurt your family, would you kill those who want to do harm in your family? Of course you would, regardless what color they are. And it's sad. It's sad that I hope they fired this bitch. This bitch knew what she was saying, talking about if I had 10 days to live, I would kill black people. Fuck you, bitch. See, it's funny. It's funny that you got a lot of people that think this mindset. There's a group of people that we need to get rid of. And they one of them. I said, you got Caucasian even think like that. You got blacks even think about other people in their own. And whites do the same thing. You got Asian, Middle East. I am sick and tired of this goddamn racism nonsense. It make my head spin. It's sick. Nobody shouldn't have to kill nobody. When two white guys get killed, nobody said anything in the white community. But all of a sudden, when it be a black person kill one of their people, all of a sudden they want to be outraged. Wait a minute, where's that same outrage at? No, that's fake outrage. You know what you were doing. They just do what they've been told. Because there's a policy for them saying don't feel any guilt what your ancestors did. Because they still live the benefit. And they ain't going to apologize for some of their people or what their people did. They ain't going to apologize. What makes you think they're going to apologize for what their people are doing or cause of doing? They're going to do it anyway. So you might as well forget it. I don't know why people think that, they're going to apologize for something they did. They're not going to apologize. Same thing, our people. Our people, you got Africans sold Africans. And why you think there's some tension between African American and Black American African? What's the fucking difference in it make? We all black. But if you're not full part potential black, same thing. What is the difference between Caucasian and European and white Americans? They're white. But the thing is, there's two whites. You got the epitome stock mixed. You got Caucasian epitome stock mixed with Mongols, and you got the clean whites mixed with dirty whites. That explains it. That explains it why they think the way they do. Same thing. There are three types of black people. It's two. You got the North African, and you got the Horn African, whatever you gonna call it. And the other one is melanin, black melanin, pig black melanin, and white pig melanin. That's binoism. That's Bill Ligo. Nobody wants to talk about that. I don't hear people saying that my brother, he got a breaking out skin. If his skin keep breaking out like that, he would turn white. He would definitely turn white. So fuck these damn racist groups. They all a bunch of goddamn fucking cowards. That's what they are. And I tell the damn skinheads that. I would tell the Black Panthers that. I would tell Nation of Islam and Aryan Brotherhood. I would tell them stick up and shove it up their ass. See, white people need to kick their people ass for this shit. We need more. But that's good, the teacher speaking out on this. Another teacher, that she was offended. We need more people speak out on it. Because I will tell you something. There's a group of people running around people they favor with and people who they not being favored with. I'm telling you right now, I even studied why there's so much racism. This is why black people ain't nothing but the tribe of Ham. Asians are the tribe of Shem, and whites are the Chepet. Why you think when they came up with this term, slavery is another word for Slavic people. They were slaves by not only by Russians. Russian was slaves. They were slaved by the goddamn Turkish or British or French. This is why British and French were fighting between the fucking Haitians and the fucking Dominican Republic. They had a movie behind this about the Haitian men falling in love with Dominican woman. Look it up. That explains every goddamn thing. It was the France it was the France in Spain. They caused that fight. What British and British and France, they got those two fight between the Middle Easterns and the fucking Jewish people. It's sad that now I see why it's like this. And thanks for the damn British to get other African tribes fighting each other. They did the same thing when British was slaved by the damn Greeks. Yes, they were. British were slaves. And so was the damn Italians, so was the Jews, so was Irish, so was Greek, and also motherfucking known rednecks. They slaved them. So they can't sit there and turn around. See, white folks, they full of shit, man. They are right, but they need to start telling the damn truth. And we need to do the same thing. We full of shit as black community because we coming out here and we say, oh, come on. I don't care how much you hate somebody, but deep down, you are no different than them. You got the same mindset they do. You are no different. You better study your enemies. You got to listen what your enemy is saying because you never know what the fuck they come out of their mouth. They so unethical, uneducated, and it's sad. Because I'm going to tell you something. They didn't do something about racism. Because I'm telling you, it's going to be a downfall what happened in the United States. Because ever since Obama in there, it was wonderful seeing Obama president. But then all of a sudden, people say, yes, we can. I'm going to say, no, we can't. There's still issues that's going on in this country that people just want to fuse and want to ignore about. But how can people get mad at politicians, but yet they out here messing up? They don't even pick up trash. I get tired of going to my damn porch all the goddamn time outside. Somebody throw some fucking cigarette ash, and I already know who my goddamn neighbor doing that. If it ain't them, it be them damn Mexicans living on top. I am sick and tired. They just be fucked with people for the no fucking reason. As soon as you fuck with them, they don't like that. They get angry, but they know what it's like being discriminated. Women know what it's like. Gays know what it's like. Even men know what it's like. Nobody shouldn't have to be discriminated regardless what race, what ethnic group of where you come from, whatever sexual preference, a certain sex you are, or what certain religion purpose believe if you're a Christian or a Satanist. It's crazy. It's crazy after a while, but I get why people think the way they feel. If you listen to them long enough, they'll tell you what they feel. The only reason why they hate blacks is simple, because they think that black people are inferior, and that's bullshit. And I tell Caucasians, stop believing that mystical myth, because that's bullshit. If they read the damn Bible and it says that Cain was put a mark on by God because he killed Abel, and it started from Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve both were brown. It was a white guy had a video. It explains where all this stuff is coming from. You would think that blacks and whites, they've been fighting for nothing, and they're being used by the same government. It doesn't matter if it's a black government or white or whatever. We need to get at these people, because these people, they use this and they're making money. Do you think they give a damn about the black community? No. No, they don't. They in it for themselves. Do you think the white community give a damn? No. I guarantee Ku Klux Klan and Black Panthers, they working together. Yeah, I just went there. They working together. Because if that's the case, then why is it that? Why are they not around when Hurricane Katrina was hit? Are they hear Black Panthers, Nation of Islam going out there and say, we're going to help them black brothers? They like, fuck them. Even white folks didn't care. But some white folks did help out. Many of them didn't. Even our own didn't care. And all of a sudden, when Hurricane Katrina was hit, they had the concern to claim they from New Orleans, but it was something. They was from other state. They wasn't from New Orleans. They was taking money out of people of New Orleans, and that was sad with them. When I see those kids was crying, it breaks the hell out of me. America need to take responsibility. And stop. And I would say this for the government. Stop trying to offend these goddamn racists, because they don't give a damn about nobody but them. Ain't nobody's pure. Because if that's the case, why they can't have a pure heart or pure open-minded and look at the people the way they are, regardless of that? I would love to kill all these damn races. These so-called racists that when people say racist, I have the mindset, if they don't share my same belief, and if they not represent for me and don't have the sharing pay and don't share passion to have the same belief in me, who don't represent for me, who look just like me. See, that's a fucking racist right there, because he is saying or she is saying, well, you got to identify me as a race, as a person. You have to have the same match of the skin color, complexion I had. If you're not this and not that. What gives you the right to say what somebody's culture is? You don't have no right. It's sad. I'm telling you, that's why they do this. They're afraid that their race is going to die out. That's all the fuck it is. Don't play this game. I had a damn racist with a fucking broomstick, and all of a sudden the men just come around and apologize to me. See, that tell me he a hypocrite, because he knows that there's a movie called American History X, when a white guy got fucked in the ass by the same goddamn group, the ones he trying to defend. And come to find out the damn Aryan Brotherhood selling damn drugs with the Mexicans. And Mexicans doing business with the blacks, and Aryan Brotherhood doing business with the black guerrilla family, dealing with Africa. That show you right there. Yeah, they still separate them to keep everything in order. Blacks over here, whites over here, Asians over here, Latinos over here, Middle East over here, Middle East over there. They trying to put everybody in groups so they can match description that match of that person's color. This is why people are against interracial dating. Why you think they're against it? Because they're afraid once people are mingled with other races, the racism will end just like that. And they don't want that. This is why they have a problem with that by the civil rights movement. And guess what civil rights movement was about? Civil rights movement is just buying goods, buying stuff. That's all it was. And also the Confederate flag between the North and the South. My uncle told me it's not always about black and white. It was about who could conquer these lands from the United States. That's why they were fighting. They were fighting who can conquer the North, who can conquer the South. That's all it was. And it's sad. It's sad there are people out here believing. When people say the word nigger, you know what they're saying? They're basically saying we're a dead race. That's what they're saying. They openly say, I want to kill blacks because they inferior. They are rougher skin. And who they attack all the time? The dark ones. Because they believe that darks that's come from out of the dark and the moon. They really do believe that shit. And also they believe that pale white skin is close to God, heaven, and creative earth. It's all bullshit. Do you actually believe that? I laugh when I hear a Caucasian say, I just laugh because wow. Y'all still ain't learned. Y'all make mistakes. But then you turn around and you say, and you know what it's like being discriminated. But what hurts me the most, our people do the same damn things towards them. Let's not discriminate anybody. Don't play being a sucker of this, playing the suckers games. You need to get at the people that get us conditioned to make us feel the way we do. When you hear the term cracker, they basically saying to white people that the white folks are masters. We supposed to bow down to them and do everything they say. It ain't always true. They ain't our masters, and we ain't their servants. They can get things for themselves. We can get things for ourselves, and we ain't no dead race to them. We're something for them, and they something for us. It's crazy. Look at that word. It's a Greek word, especially that N word. And also that word of the cracker. People need to look at these racial terms and see what it means. Because cracker is come from the slave of the whip. Every single white person don't own no slaves. There are some of them do. But many of them, they're old white people who are slaves as well, been owned not only by black and every other race, even their own damn people did this to them. How do I know? Because they did the same thing to us. They did the same thing to us. And why is that? It was a guy even come and stated where the term Caucasian comes from and broke it down. And it's a mixture between the mix with the Mongols, that's Caucasians, with Europeans, wherever go, that have German in one end, and then you have the others who are not non-German. They ain't German. Because they believe that Aryans are a beautiful race, come from the lost cities. They've been seen more like God figure like. It's bullshit. A lot of this stuff comes from him with his brown eyes and his blue eyes. With blonde hair and blue eyes. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. And like black hair and brown eyes. What kind of shit is that? That's like saying you have to have dark or darker color or to be rooted. We got to be descended for the slave or to be black. What kind of bullshit is that? When we going to start telling people the truth, what racism really is about? See, people ain't going to do that. So, Harvey, I get what you're saying because they ought to know better because they teach these kids to say, oh, you're supposed to hate anybody because they differ from your skin. No, I blame the government for this because the government should have said, we made a mistake. We got it all wrong. We lied to white folks all these years. White folks been lied to for hundreds of years. And that's why they made the dumbest mistake and they still don't get it. They still don't get it, and they don't give a damn. They just like my people. They don't give a damn. They don't care. They just follow the rules and do what they do because they know how they people are. Do you think my people give a damn? No. They don't care. And we wonder why we get in the situation that we're in all the time, and we sit there and we ask. And we can't blame Caucasian for every goddamn thing because guess what? They fall to this BS just as much as we do. And they damn sure can't blame black folks. Oh, hell no. See, I stop blaming for every goddamn body. and look at the blame for yourself. Why you ask yourself why you have this same feeling that you always felt. Who taught you that? Who taught you to believe that? It's your parents or your father or your mother, because they lie to you. They will never tell you the truth. Because there are white people who don't even look like they're white. There are white people who got black features in them, but they will not say it. There are black people that got white features, and they will never say they got some white blood, because they're afraid they're not 100% black, they're not 100% white. Ain't nobody's pure. It's pure ignorant, pure bullshit. People need to have an open heart and open mind, because open heart, open mind, pure heart, open heart, pure open mind. But we all come from. It's only one race is going to be pyramid. Only one race can be in pyramid. Can be as human beings. So don't let anybody tell you no different. There's no different than that. There's no different for further than that. And that's all I gotta say about that. It's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basics. Chuck the Deuces, how we do text, baby. And Chuck the Deuces, how we do text, baby. Until next time, all right? All right. Peace, and I'm out.